Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today it's the 22nd of January 2023. As always, if I could ask for a favour before we get into it, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel, that'd be marvellous. Every subscriber is a big help and certainly appreciated, so if you would click the button for me, that'd be great. Right, today we got a proper throwback for you. Band is called Stonebolt. And their album New Set of Changes. Now I didn't know much, well, anything at all about Stonebolt until I saw this had got a reissue. They were a Canadian band. They put out 4 albums between 1978 and 1982, and New Set of Changes was the 3rd of those 4. Now I've had a bit of a soft spot for Canadian bands since I went to see Rush all the way back in 1977 when they first toured the UK. Yes, I'm that old. And over the years, in addition to Rush, I've got a big soft spot for Canadian bands. I've listened to so many of them, just to pick out a few at random, like Triumph, Max Webster, Kim Mitchell, Prism, Zon, April Wine, Honeymoon Suite, blah, 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 on we go from there. But I'd never come across Stonebolt before. And recently I got an email from Escape Music to say that they were reissuing New Set of Changes. And from the blurb there that I read on Escape's website, I thought I've got to have this album. I need it, bad man. I've got to have it. Oh yes. So I did, and for buying it on strength of reading some record company blurb on website, it's marvelous. It's such a fantastic album. It catches really well all the sort of like pomp, prog, melodic rock that was going on at the time. Very, very, very well indeed. If you think something along the lines of bits of period Styx, Prism, Zon, Boston and whatnot, you get the idea what you'll hear here. The songs range from full-on heavy pomp to really catchy melodic stuff. Plenty of big hooks going on, soaring guitar work, harmony vocals, nice, wonderful, swelling, rangy synths, chunky riffs, brilliant, classy stuff. Take the opener, for example, Take the Time. It's got the lot. Riff punches at a longer pace, tasty guitar work, swelling keyboards, mazy synth runs, huge hook. Proper pumped up rocker, which Styx in their heyday, surely they'd have been proud to have come up with this song themselves. It's superb. You don't care, that's more of a straightforward melodic rocker with some excellent song going over the latter half of the song. Crying Again Tonight and Landing in Love tone things down a bit, perhaps attempts at hit singles, I don't know, but enjoyable enough in their own right. Then we've got a cover of the Beatles' Please Please Me. Now, it's a bit unusual, isn't it? Because I wonder if John Lennon and Paul McCartney thought their stuff would ever get pumped up, but Stonebolt managed it here. Next up, the title track. Now, this is glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious heavy pomp. It pushes it up to 11, and then some. Moves fast with that chunky riff, the lead breaks, massive keyboard swirls and synths again, impossibly catchy chorus and melody. It's marvelous from start to finish. It really is. Such a song that captures the age. Come and See Me, All By Myself, Here Comes the Rain and Midnight Angel are as good a quartet of melodic rockers with some bite amongst them against the melody as you'll hear anywhere. Also catchy and enjoyable and memorable. Particularly that the particularly the bass led Here Comes the Rain. Very simple, very straightforward bass riff to up front all the way through, and the song works around it. Fantastic. And Come and See Me is nice and quirky. And then lastly, another glorious one, Back on the Bottom Line. Now it appears here as a bonus track, as apparently it wasn't ready in time to go on the original album. Back 40 odd years ago, nearly 50 years. But what a song it is. Top song. Excellent hard rocker, soaring riff, and some clever, humorous lyrics, which set out, well, let's just call it a cautionary tale, right? And there's probably a hint of what it's about in the song title. Now, with an album as good as this, Stonebolt should surely have gone big. Not least with some of the more radio-friendly stuff. You know, because back then radio was everything, wasn't it? There wasn't any social media or anything like that. You needed some radio play to get a break generally, and with some of the stuff on here, surely the radios would have lapped it up, but I guess they didn't. But you know, after a new set of changes from Stonebolt, there was one album, and that seems to be it. But this new set of changes is so good. If you like your classic Pomp rock with a bit of progginess and that Canadian quirkiness in it, this will be right up your street. It really will. And I think it's fantastic. So there, I would encourage you to check it out. As always, I'll put a link in the description to the album on. It's available on Amazon and whatnot, so you can check it out there in various formats and whatnot. So please do that. Please also subscribe to the channel before you go. That really would be excellent. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and take care.